and wanted to see what the new technology felt like. Jesus, I might have killed somebody in one of these.
I watch Uncle Neely in the pregame show all the time.
I appreciate it, bro.
Never miss it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And Wednesday with Warren Sapp.
Woo, I love Wednesday with Warren.
Right on.
Hey, that was the first ever virtual live clap to start the show.
Hey man, we got to break new ground every time we come through and see the people nearly. We got to do it to them, up. We got to do it.
Man, breaking new ground. It's Wednesdays. It's Warren. We got the Hall of Famer Warren Sapp. You got your favorite Uncle Neely checking in live with Wednesday Warren. Hey, got a special episode. It's brought to you by Game Time. You know the deal with Game Time. You go download the app when you're trying to find a football ticket like the Alamo Bowl with BYU in Colorado. You're trying to find comedy show, concerts, anything. Go to Game Time. Create that app. Use the code BUFFS. We're taking $20 off your first purchase. Hall of Famer Warren Sapp, QB Killer. What it do, brother?
I am excellent, my brother. I have an opponent. I have a task at hand. I have a quarterback in the pocket. Yeah, I'm hungry again. It's a beautiful thing to have something to go after. It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing. Last time we talked, we were pretty sure where we were headed, but we didn't know. Now we know, and we know who we're playing. But before we get to that, take some things in order. Our quarterback that you mentioned you have got the Johnny Unitas Award, Golden Arm, best quarterback in college football.
Deservedly so. I mean, it was just a matter of time. But the best part about it was he was there with my ex-quarterback, Gino Torretta, accepting the award. So I had both my college quarterbacks in there with their 19 on. You know, that's the day I was born, 19, sitting up there in nice gold, nice and shining. Shador had a sweet-ass suit on. Oh, my goodness. Who is that? Taylor. I know Prime always been sweet, but I didn't know Bespoke and the boys in Atlanta still working.
Yeah.
Somebody here, but that thing was sweet, boy. Oh.
Yeah, you know, and I found out something the other day from Taylor Sandusky. She covers Colorado Buffaloes football, that this is the first time that you had a Golden Arm Johnny Unitas winner that wasn't also a Heisman finalist.
Stop, man. Stop, man. I don't like talking about people, man. I had a whole conversation with Gino Torretta about this the other day because he was telling me the four that could possibly go, and I'm like, what? Two best quarterbacks in America should do in camp.
Yeah.
That's obvious, and the winner is Travis.
Yeah.
And you take the running back because he had a great year up there at the Blue Turf in the Boise. You know, give him a trip to New York. You know, give him some exposure, let the people see him, let him say hello.
I thought it was just that simple too. I thought it was just that simple. You know, you take the best of the best. You don't worry about if they're at the same school. You don't worry about who their daddy is or who they play for.
Wait. The thing I used to know is they bring like 5 people up there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just 30 years ago. I was invited to the Heisman ceremony myself, and it was me, Rashawn Salam, Kerry Collins, Steve McNair, God bless his soul, bless Rashawn Salam's soul too, and Kerry Collins, Kajana Carter. It was 5 of us. I mean, what? And I think they brought Jay Barker up on a late flight from Alabama. I mean, this was 94.
Yeah.
And they was giving out $32 a weekend to me. So hey, I'm sure they got enough bread to fly whoever they want. Make it a big extravaganza. Have a nice cocktail party. Invite all the people up. Let them donate some money to a 501c3. Shit. we can kill cancer and hunger with the money you get from one of them events with them athletes in there.
Yeah,
Come on, man, stop.
They call it the Heisman Trust, so I know it's a nonprofit. They got some bread.
Oh, they definitely got a 501c3. I promise. Wait, they don't do it in that little downtown athletic club no more, do they?
No longer at the downtown athletic club. Yeah, there is.
There it is.
Sap and my man back now, number 9 and 99 right there together.
Yeah, 19 right there, the winner. God bless his soul. That was my man Rue right there, buddy. And McNair, my brother and his brother hung out. I mean, we had a good time. I played golf with John Carter. Me and Kerry Collins was on the team in the Raiders together. So, hey, man, trust me, that picture right there. And if you back up, there's a dove flying right over us.
I think I see the top of it up there.
There's a dove flying over us. It's just one of those things. And
yeah,
right there, right over Rue.
Yeah, statue of that bird over your head.
Hey, man, over the winner, the guy that was no longer with us first. And then Steve, in between him and Steven, neither one of us is here with us. Yeah. Crazy, man.
What was that experience like, particularly being a D lineman invited?
I was just having fun because I knew I had no chance of taking that trophy home. When you taking your mama to New York to go see the, Empire State Building, Times Square, because I'm a small town country boy. This was the big city.
Yeah.
And they gave me one of them nice rooms up top. I mean, I really got the experience with my mom. That's what it was about. It was about taking my mom to the Heisman, to the downtown athletic club. Everything in my whole football career was all about taking my mom out of that little town that she worked so hard to, feed all 6 of us and take care of us. And I just celebrated my mom's 80th birthday on Monday. So,
happy birthday, Mom.
They're full circle. Mom. They're full circle for me. 30 years ago, I was at my Heisman Trophy ceremony, and now 30 years, they finna hand it to the real two-way defender and true Heisman Trophy winner of this thing on a two-way player. Because, my goodness.
Hey man, you still got people out there doubting it. You still people saying that Travis ain't the best in college football.
That's okay. They say a lot. I've seen the best. I play with the best. And and speaking of the best, oh my goodness, prayers go out to Randy Moss, my brother.
Yeah.
Holy Toledo. That hit me like a brick last night. That's no good. That's no good. Prayers out to Randy. They say he's fighting.
Prayers out to Randy's family. Hope they keeping it together and moving forward, man.
Blessings, Pop. Blessings.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. So one of the things, this is still in your first calendar year coaching, right?
Yeah, until April the 1st. April the 1st is who that is. What we got? Give him what? Oh, come in there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have questions popping up. We're gonna get to the questions.
Oh, I didn't know. I forgot. This is my first time over here with you like this here. They deep it in.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
In on the chat. Y'all let us know where you're coming from.
Yeah, come on in.
Then pop some questions up. We're gonna get some questions for Sap. Before we get to that, first year coaching college football, meaning now, right now, as of this week, Monday, your first time experiencing this portal thing as a coach. The portal opens up. People start leaving everywhere. Speak on it.
I'm not. It was a shock to my system. A shock to my system. I didn't know. I didn't know the way it worked. I said, you know what? I need to detach from this. I need to unplug and take a couple steps back and let me look at this thing from 30,000 feet because there's some things in there that I have no control over that I just basically giving my opinion on, and we're gonna roll it. And they've done a wonderful job of getting the athletes and the people that fit us best. And I'll put my 2 cents in whenever I got an opportunity to be able to evaluate a kid or whatever we got going, because we want a certain caliber of young man, and that's what we're looking for. And we're not gonna compromise who and what we are for one individual or anybody that's gonna be something that we don't want around there, because prime ain't happening. I'm not gonna be responsible for bringing it in. So we're gonna do the right things.
Oh yeah, because you come to somebody's house, you're responsible who come with you.
Boy, you are definitely responsible for your company. It's on your books. It's on your books.
You telling me now? Don't go here acting no damn fool. You should have hit me.
What? Boy, show you got good home training. And you ready to work. And you ready to
Love it.
work. Because that's what we want. We want good young men that are ready to be student athletes. Ain't nothing wrong with the student athlete and everything we have going, because you're gonna get a wonderful education and you're gonna get training for life over where we at, baby. We
Yeah.
ain't teaching just football. This thing going down the right way. We're gonna give you life skills. And the portal happened and we're looking at this person, that person. We don't have many leaders. I think we just have one out of our room, and Rayon Bell. And I called Trent Dilfer and see if I can get him over that UAB, because I saw Trent this weekend at the football game when I had the Raiders and the Bucks. The one Sunday I hate. I couldn't root for nobody. But then I thought about it. I said, well, my Bucks want to go to the playoffs and my Raiders need Shador. So that's fine. The Bucks win.
Yeah.
Raiders stay on that number one pick track. Hey, man, that's what you do.
Every,
Hey,
every,
you
every,
find
every time.
a way. You find a way to make it all right for both your teams. And that's what I came up with Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's excellent come on, because every time the Raiders drop one is a step closer to Shador. I ain't saying they're trying to lose. I'm just saying.
I ain't saying either. I'm just saying. I didn't mind that Sunday.
Yeah. Shador could definitely end up being a Raider. I think they sit at about 2 and whatever right now, so they're at the top of the pile.
2.5, like my daughter called it. That's what she calls it. So, yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something, brother. You're not in Colorado. You're in Florida. I'm not in Colorado. I'm in Mississippi. We both dressed like we're in Colorado. It's cold in Jackson, Mississippi, man.
I woke up Sunday morning. I said, you know what, Chip? Let me just look, just for, S and giggles. So I looked. It was 43 in Boulder and 47 in Tampa. I said, boy, that's not supposed to be looking like this. I could have stayed home for this, man. What's going on around here? But hey, man.
It's done got cold. It's done got cold up in this thing.
The wind, the Arctic blast coming down from I guess the jet stream that took this winter dip on us. I don't know what's going on.
We got Mama Tia. She done dropped $70 on the SAP. Shout out to Mama Tia with the $70 gift. Hello,
Mama
Uncle
Tia,
Neely and fam. Mama Tia waving. Coach Sapp has a signature look in the athlete's face. We love it. Talk about your relationship with your babies, as you call them, man.
Listen, man, it grows every day. We talk and we text, and we got the film inside their folder. So D-Lou done started. D-Lou done started. I mean, it's not started. So now it's about watching film and let's get prepared. And I know the young men understand that. I'm just here for them. I'm pouring everything I got into them, and whatever you miss, we're gonna slop it up and put it in a pan and set you in the au jus, and hopefully it soak up into you. Because hey, the au jus, baby. You know what time it is? About food, fun, and football. That's all we do over here with the uncle and the big guy. So that's what I do for my babies, man. We pour into them. We let them know we love them. We coach them hard. We tough, but we fair. That's what we tell them. It's tough, but it's fair. It's like life. It's like life. And sometimes it's tough and it ain't fair. So you got to know that, baby. Sometimes you got to be twice as good to get that thing done. So we instill that in our young men, and they respond to it. And we've been doing a good job, and we're going to keep building bricks with them. And hopefully they have a lovely foundation that they can build a mansion on and retire their mother, because mine ain't worked since 95. And I like the sound of that for all my young men. Make sure mama don't work no more, boy. You make sure you give mama her vacation. They need them. They worked a long time to feed your big rusty butt. They worked a long time to feed our big rusty butts.
Man, one of the things that's going by a lot in the chat with questions is talking about and complimenting the relationship with you, D. Lou, and of course, Dancy, that three-headed monster. I call it LSD. You're going to get high off it, baby.
Oh, yeah. It could be a lethal dose for you, too, if you on the wrong end of it. So that's what we deliver that thing out. Our boys understand. Listen, just a little bit of it, it's just all right. And we understand. Don't pile it on them. But, we do a good job of complimenting each other. We speak in one voice and one tune. So you never could go to the next one and not get the same answer. I mean, one time we was in practice, all of a sudden we came up with a new terminology. One of our DNs did, boat. And he said it to me. I'm like, hold up, dog. I've been learning the defense all year, but the word boat don't mean anything. You got a net to go with it, a net and a boat go together. So what do you say? So we go to Dancy and D-Lou. I say, man, what's a boat? He's like, ain't no damn boat. I say, I told him ain't no damn boat. So I call him over. I said, yo, come here. I said, what's a boat? A damn boat. I said, oh, now you even know it ain't a damn boat. But we gonna get to it. It don't matter where you go, you're gonna get the same answer. It just might be in a different tone or a different language or something that might hit you upside the head and wake you up. But we're gonna get it done because we
Man,
just ask them to do right. Just do right, young man. Do right, and everything you want in life will come.
what led to y'all clicking so fast and just meshing, man?
You know what? Me and D. Lou come from the same school and the same mentality of that hit stick and all that crazy stuff we talked about at Miami. we did a lot of wild stuff. And Dancy's from the South too. And when you're from the South, you have a certain mentality about going to work. And we got Texas, Mississippi, and Florida. That's where us three are from. And when you go Texas, Mississippi, and Florida, there's some hardworking black men that understand we have to get the job done. You ain't gotta like it. They ain't got to give you no admiration. Ain't nobody got to tap you on the back, pat you on the butt. Go do your job because you are held accountable to the men in this room. And it's a brotherhood. We going to hold you accountable. We're going to talk to you while. We're going to love on you. We're going to hang out. We're going to eat together. We're going to pray, love, all that good stuff together. But the thing about it is you must do your job and do right. And we all believe in that. It's just three hardworking brothers that understand that come from good stock. Our parents don't play. D. Lou got his mama and his dad. He used to catch two whoopers. Me and dad say had that. So and we all different ages. It's like 40, 46, or 47, and I'm past 50. So I'm the elder statesman in the group, and that's always been funny for me because I'm always the baby of the family. So that's this crazy thing. So now I'm the old man, and we just come together and love on each other and love on the kids and bite and snarl at each other. We do it all. Brothers fight because that's the beautiful thing about brothers. Brothers do fight, but they love on each other like nothing else. I mean, it's just what happens. I mean, when you fight, when you come together to fight.
Yeah. D. White says, Sap, you were a nightmare for QBs. Keep building mansions, brother. East Texas in the house. Retired Army First Sergeant, always riding with the bus and Coach Prime.
Thank you for your service, good sir.
Absolutely.
We always got a seat on the band with you, baby. You can always ride with us. We ready to ride. Yeah, we coming to Texas too.
Sap, talk to us about that first year, man.
You know
what you learned from it, how you grew.
In every way possible. I love our coaching staff because they shared so much with me. From Mathis to Livingston to Hart to AB to Gabe, Jockey, all of Josh, Joby, the whole staff, everybody. Hilo came in from Michigan just hair on fire. I said, oh yeah, somebody else around here that really love this thing. So we just mesh well together. We really do. Our whole defensive staff and the whole coaching staff as a whole mesh well together. J Field and Big Field Lojos and my golfing buddy every Thursday. So what I'm saying? We got a whole mix of men that really love to coach and really love the young men and love where we're going right now because we're building something special. And we just started. Just started. We just getting this thing rolling. Hey man, they told me wasn't no D in Colorado when I got there. It wasn't but 3 O's. I said, bullshit. So we've been working on it, baby. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna keep striving. And the thing about it is, it's ours. Ain't nobody gave it to us. We didn't inherit it. We're gonna work this thing from the scraps. I mean, from the bottom to the top, and make sure it's rock solid. That's the thing that I love about it. When I came that the year before with Dion, and I watched the kids all the way up to that TCU game, then went on the road with them. I was in. I'm like, I gotta get in. I gotta get in. I gotta get myself somewhere where I can actually do this because I never thought in a million years I wanted to coach, but why was I lying? Somebody lied to me. Somebody never told me, but it's the boss that I have. It's the boss that I have in the place that I'm in. I know that. When you get to a certain age out there, listen to me, American black men especially. Pick your boss, not the job.
Ooh, say that again.
Pick your boss, not the job. Because if your boss value what you are and what you bring to the table, You get to be you unadulterated in. Everything comes out because he knows what you bring to the table and you know what you bring to the table. And I told him, I was like, hey, man, all the foolishness is gone. I'm too old to even hang out in the street.
That's one of the
I'm too old to go to a club. I couldn't stand up that long. I have a tough time in 3 hours on the sideline. I'm glad we got halftime.
that's one of the things I love about Coach Prime. He has some things that he is like he ain't drinking, he ain't cussing, he ain't smoking, but he doesn't limit those around him to be like him. He loves like diversity, and so he not only allows you to be yourself, he wants you to be yourself. He don't want yes men around him.
No, bring something to the table that actually enhances the program and makes something better for the kids. And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. When I was in the hot tub, I told you this before, but when I was in the hot tub and they were just asking me question after question after question, like, well, what about this? What about that? And I'm like, oh, this is it. Because I've always said Google is where you ask questions and SAP is where you get some answers. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, we gotta put that on a coffee mug and a
My bad.
t-shirt.
My bad. But you know what? I've lived this, so I wanted to share what I had with the babies, and they want it. And when they want it, I'm like, here we go. Let's go. I mean, I
Yeah,
got off my couch, and I got a boss that want me off my couch. So here we go. Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go. Let's mash it to the floor.
Now let me tell you something I don't think I've ever told you. And I'm gonna say it in front of 1,000 folks watching live. You would come around that spring, and I could see that kind of awakening in you. But you and I at the TCU game stood by each other the whole game at the 20-yard line and watched the game. And I knew then, I said, yeah, he gonna coach. Because you were coaching under your breath. You were seeing so many things.
Because I couldn't say anything. And Ray told me I couldn't say anything. And I was peeping on my shoulder like, I was like, man, somebody give me somebody to tell us to.
Yeah.
But you know what?
You started talking to
saw
me
it.
like I was playing in the game, and I was on D line. I was
Exactly.
like, I can't go after. I hear you, but
Exactly. I need somebody to tell us to. Somebody go tell somebody so somebody can go out there and do it right now. Because, boy, it was one of them games where it was just going to be one play that needs to be made. And we made it at the end with a little pass rush at the end. And that's why I'm like, that's why I come in effect right there. Shadua can lead this offensive side, and I just got to be on this other side, pushing a rush at that quarterback at the end of the game, getting it to where now we seal it, go home. I can do that. I do that. That's what I did as a player. I wanted to lead where you had to come through me and Brooks and the boys to go get you. What? No. Not today. Nope. Hello.
man, we got a shout out from you all the way from Tampa. You say you got that D line balling like a pack of lions, getting ready to eat. BYU is next in line to get terminated.
The
We got a
Magic
game.
Thunder.
We got a game come. We got a week to prepare, then a week on site to prepare. Sam, what was your bowl experience in college at the U?
2 orange, a sugar, and a fiesta. Won the first one 22 to nothing national championship. Lost the second one 34-13 to Alabama. Lost the third one 29 nothing to Arizona in the fiesta. And lost the last one 17-14 Orange Bowl to Nebraska, their first championship.
Now this dude just sat here and remembered the scores, and they say these games don't matter to players.
Yeah, they said they already decided. Yeah. Somebody as crazy as me would go all the way to Oakland to win 15 games in 4 years. Yeah, who writes that script?
Hey, babe, that script ended with a gold jacket.
You know what? Hey, listen. I said, who writes a script for 4 years to go 3,000 miles from home, win 15 games in 4 years? No. You don't do that. You find somewhere where they tell you go to a couple playoff games, lose a championship game, maybe go to a Super Bowl and lose. You know, you find the script that fits you. Ain't no damn script. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These people crazy out here. And Arian Foster and Larry Johnson and any other nut running backs that got their face lit up for 16 games talking about it scripted. And you knew this was going to happen to you and you still signed up for it?
Yeah.
Come on. You sound like a crazy man.
You know, Sap, the way you just rattle off those scores and remember them, I'm interested, now that you're a coach, Do you have a particular coach that you find yourself sounding like that you had?
No,
Is your
because
language?
you know what? I didn't. Nobody sound like Coach O. Ojo, go Tigers. That was my
Yeah.
first coach. That was him and Bob Carmelo was my first coach. Bob was quiet as a church mouse until you got him mad. And then Ogeron was a raging Cajun all the day long. And
Mm-hmm.
nah, Marinelli was a quiet Marine with a lot of fire in his gut. Keith Millard was my favorite though. Because Keith Millard had played the position and he's talking about, he he was hot in the late mid '80s, so he word, word. he was a wild man, so we had fun in my last couple of years with me, him, and Burgess over in Oakland. Calibrating and some of the kids over there. Tommy Kelly. We had fun. I was
Yeah.
teaching then, in my last couple of years then. Chris Clemens showing him how to rush and some of the different things we were doing out there. But man, it's just me. I know what I am gonna do. I do sound like Marinelli, and I'm wearing a duck hunt. You better know it. I'm going duck hunting on my birthday. So what Marinelli taught me what is the tedious repetition of the simplest movements. You
Mm-hmm.
become what you repeatedly do. Like if you watch TV all the time, you remember the channels, you remember the show, what time it come on, all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody know Thursday Night Football come on at 8:20, right? On Prime.
Yeah.
You become what you repeatedly do. Big 12 football start at noon on Saturday, on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You become what you repeatedly do. And that's what I try to teach the young man. Straight and forward. Hand. Trust your eyes. Your hand and feet will follow. Offensive linemen don't lie. If it's a scoop, they scooping. If it's a reach block, they reaching. If they double teaming, they double team. They ain't got time to lie to you. Biggest lie you get told is a flash trap. And I just need you to go underneath that the wrong arm it. Get underneath it. And then the linebacker will make you right and come fill that thing up and they might got a -2 or a game for nothing. But
Let
next
me
play.
let me tell the audience out there something that y'all just heard Coach Sapp right there. And I say this to him about 3 times a week in the building when I'm watching him coach. I'm like, damn, man, is it really that simple? And he be like, yeah, it's that simple.
But it's not easy.
No.
Nothing you want in life is easy. Nothing you want to earn in life, you want it easy. Because if it was easy, everybody had it. Then it wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
worth having. Then it wouldn't be worth having. It wouldn't be worth talking about. You're like, I just walked around there and picked up 3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. There's nothing. No, it's going to require you to apply yourself and, actually dig in and feel it and be a pig and give of yourself, not just a chicken. Don't just lay the egg and walk back across the street. I need you to give of yourself. I need some of that poke belly. I need some of that ribs.
Man, I hate to do this to you because I got kids myself. And I know your D-line and your babies. But pick me one of your babies that you were most impressed with this year from start to finish.
Oh my goodness. BJ Green.
Mm.
I'm gonna do that. BJ Green. Because I know the internet watched me knock me off my feet, flip me. I've never been in that position in my life. I want to kill him. Absolutely want to kill him. And then I think of what? Another 2 weeks, he nicked me in the stretch running by me. And I went right to his front door. I said, "Do we need to see each other after practice, sir? Because I don't think you understand the cage that you rattle. I will not be disrespected, young man. I
Yeah.
understand in the drill, but me just standing here while you running stretch, you don't see me standing here, you just gonna go nick me on your
Yeah,
shoulder
give you a
going
look.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go to coaching him and we going after him and he said he had asthma. We never seen the inhaler. So we don't know no better. We behind him running. Let's go, run to the ball, run to the ball. He came to the sideline one time and we was all right there and he looked at us and he said, "Y'all trying to kill me." Then we showed him a play at the end of the year where he's flying. I mean, flying to the ball across the field. And I said, "Stop that right there, D-Lou." D-Lou stops it. I look up at him. I said, "Son, are we trying to kill you or are you trying to kill him?"
Mm.
I said, "Son, we just trying to put the fire in you, son. We knew what you could be." And he came to me at the end of the year and he said, "I want to thank you. I want to thank y'all, man. Y'all really pushed me the way I was supposed to be pushed to get myself to, to have the year I wanted to have. Didn't come to everything that we wanted, but he worked his butt off. And where he was to where he is now, yeah, because we had to run behind him. You saw us. We were running
Yeah.
behind him in the beginning.
Yeah.
I told D. Lou after 2 weeks, I said, my knee can't take this. How did am I running? They're gonna have to make a decision. And I'm like, it's it for me. I'm off that. I'm off that. You gotta go. No, I'm
Yeah.
not running behind you yelling. No. No.
Y'all came up with go light on coach after that. Like we don't hit coach hard now.
Ooh. Listen. It's over. I trust me, it won't ever happen again. It was my first, it was year one, and I learned a lot. I learned to be on your guard when you're in these drills. But I never take coach off the feet, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. You had another baby transfer from Houston, came to Colorado. We got the hula.
You know what? Both of them together. Those two seniors right there. My bad. Kadoji and BJ, because I can't take one. You made me take one, but I'll take all three of my seniors and Shane too, because Shane fought his way back from an ankle injury that almost took him out. When you get rolled the wrong way. All my seniors all year long, they were the blood of our team. They were the men that stepped up whenever we saw some of them be a little late to the meeting or doing something they wasn't doing. They would step up way before we would. They would step up and stand in front of our room and be like, fellas, this ain't what it's about. This is my last year. This is my last go round. And I'm not throwing away this opportunity. And ain't nobody else in this room gonna throw away that opportunity. So, it's just,
Hey, Sap, as fate would have it, Shane Koch's mama's in the chat.
Hey, mama. Yeah, I met her this shit. She's a beautiful lady. And, I told her, hey, I'm just gonna work with the babies and give them everything I got. I take all of them any day of the week and twice on Saturday because they're good kids. They're good young men. They're good young men that really understand what it is to go to work day in and day out. I mean, they really did for us because we never let our foot off the pedal. I mean, at no point. And they
Shane was one of those ones in the hot tub with all the questions, and then I loved when you realized he was wearing 99, and then you were like, oh.
6'4", 285-pound monster. Just a monster, man. What you got, 4 or 5 degrees? very intelligent young man. Very intelligent young man. And I used to tell him all the time, I say, man, stop thinking so much. This ain't rocket science. You go home and build a rocket. Over here, we're going to get off, penetrate, and go find that ball. And it's very easy. Fight the pressure. They're not pushing you somewhere where the ball is going. They're trying to push you away from it. So fight the pressure. That's the one thing I try to teach them. It ain't rocket science, baby.
Absolutely.
It's just feel and reaction and repetition.
If you're just logging on and joining us, of course, you can watch the replay all you want to. But this is Wednesday with the Warm. But it's special because it is live and it's brought to you by Game Time. If you're trying to get your tickets to any special events, comedy shows, hard to find, like Colorado Buffalo football that always sells out. We're going to sell the Alamo out too. Go to Game Time, create your app, download the app, create your account. Use the code BUFFS. We're knocking $20 off that first purchase. Big dog, BYU is on the clock. We got a game. We got a bowl game December 28th, Saturday, 7:30 p.m. on ABC. The Alamo Bowl has invited us to San Antonio.
It's going to be a shootout. I don't mind that. Because the Alamo was the last stand, right?
Yeah.
They weren't moving. They ain't moving. And we ain't moving either. I've been asking for the magic underwear all year long. So here we go.
Wait, you got to give us more on that.
You got to Google it. I'm gonna send you to Google. Google got more about it than I do. Get the right source though when you go to Google. Get the right source.
Yeah.
When you Google magic underwear, then you understand.
All right. Well, BYU is coming in, lost 2 of their last 3, put up 13 points one game, 23 another, 30 points, and they win. They're averaging 30.9 points a game. They got a running back that
who don't average 30 points in college football.
Yeah, in college football. I tell you who don't. The folks that play your defense when it's clicking, they don't get.
No. But they come in averaging 30. Yeah. I haven't seen one all year long that did average 30. I didn't. Maybe Colorado State, maybe early in the year, but everybody I looked up, 30 points, 30 points. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
all right. 30 points, 1,200-yard rushing last year. Trust me, like Rob Livingston told me, welcome to college football, Warren. You don't see the, I was looking up our numbers. 30 years ago, me and my defense, I think we were averaging 220 yards a game we were giving up. 220.
Mm.
I said 220, that's a half.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
That thing get cooking fast. They get cooking fast. That's all I know. They get cooking fast. So BYU is an excellent team with a good quarterback, a good head coach, great scheme, good special teams. I saw that all year long. They've done a little trick play with the kicker, flipped it over his shoulder and everything. So, it's gonna be a worthy challenge. And the best part about it is a Big 12 opponent,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe we might have another. They might roll us around and we got to play them next year, right?
Oh, we do play them next year.
There it is.
Absolutely.
There it is. I figured that. I'm like, we didn't play them this year, so I guess we go start and play them the start. Well, it'll still be 2024. So 2025 we'll play them. So it's fine with me. However they want to do it, let's get down. I mean,
We'll have BYU and Iowa State on the schedule, and we'll travel to Houston if I'm not mistaken. Then a lot of those other games will be kind of repetitive. But we didn't play Iowa State and BYU, and this bowl game, we're still tied into the Pac-12 for the next 2 years. This year,
I know.
So it's like we're representing.
I saw the affiliation thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we're a Pac-12 team for this bowl game, and they the Big 12 team.
And we the home team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
What are you looking forward to see these guys experience what you experienced on 4 occasions, which is bowl games?
I bet the sweatsuits and the gift thing got a lot better. They better. That's why you always went to the bowl game. It was the gifts and the trip. Yeah. That's all I remember is the good gifts. I still got me a Fiesta Bowl sweatshirt from 30 years ago. My mama still wears it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching bowl games from years ago, and PlayStation was a sponsor, and everybody got a new PlayStation. I want to go.
So what do we get from the Alamo Bowl? Free rental car for a year? What we get?
I guess so. Gas or something. I don't know.
I take it. Yeah, high here. I take it. Take back to Florida. Gas over $3 in Florida, over $4. Man, I'm like, wait a minute. Take me back to Colorado.
Yes,
what
sir.
is going on?
Hey, Savage, we gonna get ready to wind this live episode of Wednesday Worn Down. We got a couple more for you. With that portal opening and people out there, what's a prototypical D lineman you would be looking for to help your line next year?
There's no such thing as a prototypical, because me at 6'2.5", 284 pounds wasn't a prototype. John Randall at 6 foot, 180 pounds wasn't a prototype. Aaron Donald at 6'2", 190 pounds, he wasn't a prototype. But I dare you to find 3 better under tackles in the history of this game than those 3. So you're not looking for a prototype. You're looking for a young man who has the intangibles of off the ball hands, feet, hustle, heart, and some tenacity, and a good character, and a good young man. Because there's certain things that Dion wants us to have and look for, and we're going to find it in the kid, and then we're going to bring the best out of him on a football field, because there's so much more to life than just a football field. But we're going to utilize that as the vehicle to give them all the rest of the good stuff they need.
Man, I tell folks all the time, when their portal opens, when it comes to Coach Prime and Colorado football, it is not just about talent. You have to be able to match the culture, mesh in with the culture, and not just the culture of the team, but the culture of your position room, because that's a team amongst itself. You can't function amongst the 100 if you can't function amongst that 10 in that room together with that position coach.
Because that's going to be a wild pack of dogs that going to gnaw at you. They're going to gnaw at you in the rooms. Hey, boy, if you ain't ready for what's coming at you in that room, we can't even allow you outside. No. That pack is where you want to be, because that pack's going to be your home spot. And then you evolve to the team. Then you put your group in, and then you put the jigsaw puzzle together, and then it all makes a beautiful picture.
Yeah, speaking of that pack, man, that was one of my favorite moments with you this season. Me and you were sitting down having breakfast, and you looked over the table, a couple tables away. You said, look, the whole D-line was over there eating together without being forced to eat together.
Oh no, you know that brotherhood coming together. Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about nothing else. I don't want to talk with no DB linebackers, no receivers, no running back. We talk about one thing when we together. That's that hunt and how we gonna go about it. And that's what I love. I said, there it go right there. There it go. I knew it was just a matter of time because that's what me, Dancy, and D. Luke do. We on top of each other because that's what you do, man. It's a mentality. Trust me, it's a mentality that you lock in and you make sure once you go on in that submarine, you don't come up until it's time for air.
Let me get your comments on this one. Big Dog, put that previous comment up about Sapp's eyes lighting up. Let me read that one to him. Coach Berry says, Sapp, I like the emotion, how your eyes light up, and you all into practice and training the kids. I bet it almost feels like you playing because I can tell you enjoying every last bit of training.
You know what I tell them all the time? Bring it back because it's not about me anymore. My name appears in 3 NFL stadiums and one of them on a Saturday afternoon. I got a full statue down in Tampa in the lobby and a bus in Canton, Ohio. It is not about me. This is about you and your legacy. You retiring your mama. You putting up generational wealth for your family for years to come. You putting your grandma and auntie and uncle in a better situation and telling them no at the same time. Because if you don't know how to say no, it'll be all gone. So trust me. Understand where you at and the opportunity that you have and the blessing you have in front of you. If you don't take advantage of your blessing, the good Lord will take it from you, especially your talents. Utilize your talents so he'll take it from you. I know that for a fact. Utilize your talents and the gifts that he has given you, boy, and shine. I'm telling you, shine. Paint with bold strokes. Paint with bold strokes. Well, you paint your Picasso when you get finished with this thing.
Man, if you think we ain't finna end this episode with that, it's Wednesday with Warren. He is the Hall of Famer, Warren Sapp. It's your favorite Uncle Neil. It's been Wednesdays with Warren Live. We appreciate the over 1,000 watching live and the tens of thousands going to watch it later on the replay.
We do.
Y'all share the link. Y'all spread the word. Wednesdays with Warren. Brother Sapp, we appreciate you. Much love. Happy birthday to you, my brother.
Yeah. Mine coming up, too. Don't tell nobody. I'm getting old. I love you, brother.
I sure. Man,
all right.
We out.
I watch Uncle Neely in the pregame show all the time.
I appreciate it, bro.
Never miss it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And Wednesday with Warren Sapp.
Woo, I love Wednesday with Warren.
Right on.